If you are getting views but you are unable to convert them to customers, then this video is for you. After helping over 20 business owners with YouTube in the past 12 months, I understood that over 60% of them do not have a proper sales system, aka a funnel. So, in this video, I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to walk you through the easiest way to set up and run your own sales system, aka your own sales funnel. So, by the end of this video, you'll be able to convert your viewers into your customers on autopilot just by using this system. And the best part is you don't need any tech knowledge for this. According to a study, over 68% of businesses do not have a proper sales funnel, while just 17% of businesses have a fully functioning one.
So there are basically 5 elements of a good client generating funnel, and this video is going to give you a complete step-by-step guide with tools and examples. Always you can have 20 different elements, 100 elements, but these 5 elements are enough for your use case. They're more than enough basically. And best funnels, the greatest converting funnels are the ones which are very simple. Now moving forward, the first question that you will have is, do I need a funnel? And let me answer, why do you need a funnel? So the only way to achieve true predictability in client acquisition is through a structured and automated funnel system. So this is the main part, structured and automated. You don't have to go in and send personalized emails or cold emails or all those good stuff, because your system is already automated. Now without a funnel, you have unpredictable client acquisition, which is basically you are relying on referrals or word of mouth. This is very valuable. It brings up your perceived value, but these methods are unpredictable and they are not sustainable. They don't allow consistent growth for most businesses. Okay, and you don't have any control of how many people are getting into your funnel, so you are never able to escape that feast or famine cycle. Next is your leads disappear. Without a good follow-up system, your leads will disappear. Now HubSpot did a study a few years back which showed that up to 79% of the leads, this number is scary, they simply disappear because you don't follow up. And the last part is stalled growth, because you are relying solely on manual labor and outreach and referrals. That's why your leads don't show up or don't convert very smoothly, very effectively, very consistently. So you always face this feast or famine cycle. This hinders your predictable income. Now the first thing that my mentor taught me is to have a predictable income. If you have predictable income, that gives you room to breathe, that helps you to grow. You can hire somebody, you can automate something, you can delegate something. That's how you grow. So the solution that this funnel will give you is, it will give you structured system. Funnels are designed to systematically transform strangers into booked and ultimately paying clients. It will also give you predictable lead. Well optimized funnel can have more than 3 to 5 qualified leads per week, and I am solely talking about consultants here. So if you are a course creator, if you have a course, then your number will be much higher, and it should be much higher. Now this is crucial if you're trying to scale beyond 10k a month. Now automated nurturing. So you have a lot of leads, some of them buy, some of them don't buy your core offer. Will you let the people who are maybe taking just your PDF or your $7 thumbnail set, it will be a thumbnail set for me, for you it can be anything, $7 checklist, maybe, let's say they're just getting your $7 product, and are you comfortable with saying that okay, these people don't want to buy the core offer, it's okay? You're basically saying that by not having a nurturing system. Who have bought something from you, they might buy again because they need what you are selling. That's the main point. So funnels ensure that no leads fall through the cracks. Okay, guiding them through a defined journey from awareness to conversion. This is the sole work of a funnel. This is your client's journey from awareness to conversion. Now, as always, you have two parts of implementation. One, you can do it yourself, and second, you can hire somebody, you can delegate. So the first element is your landing page. Most of the people don't have a landing page. They are just using websites. So they just point all their traffic to their website, and that's actually not a good way to do this. If your website is designed to sell this one offer, then it's good if you have a service website. But most people are trying to sell a simplified offer, and the moment you go to their website, you land on a about me page. So that doesn't make any sense. So let's keep it simple. Let's make a landing page. A landing page is a simple page that your lead will land on. So whenever they will click a link, they will go to a page. That's the landing page. It's just a single page. You don't have multiple, about example, contact, my works, all those kind of things. You just have a landing page, and everything is in that one page. We also call it squeeze page. I won't bore you with the details, but this web page is something you will need. This is very simple to make. A landing page, a good landing page will have these elements. Okay, so you only need a compelling headline and a subheadline. So what problem you are trying to solve? Your headline must promise a clear transformation. Get clarity on something in 90 days. The subheadline should explain how it works and for whom it's designed. So this is basically the call out. Then you have the hero section, which is where you'll have a VSL, video sales letter, or you have the image of your product. If you have a digital product, you can make mock-ups. We'll talk about it on another video, but you'll see a lot of creators, like let's say Alex Hormozy. If you go to the web page, if you go to the landing page of Money Models, you'll see his book is up there. He's using the picture of his book. So you need to have an authentic hero image or video. That's the main thing. You can feature yourself, but not generic stock photo. Now, authenticity builds trust. That's why a short video can quickly convey your personality and value proposition. You can also use this, with the bullet pointers, and an image. I can show you an example of my landing page. So this is my landing page. This is an ebook that I wrote, and this is the main value proposition of my ebook, Unlock YouTube Growth. This is what I'm claiming you will get after you get this ebook. Create scroll stopping titles and thumbnails. That's the thing. Now there is the main CTA, and you see this whole thing is known as above the fold. So I don't have to scroll to get to this button. This button should be above the fold, and this and about me, and just the simple thing. So this is a basic landing page. This is a basic landing page. If you look at this landing page, you will have again the promise earn more money from your YouTube videos. You have a subhead which is basically explaining, and you have this video. This is the VSL, the video sales letter, and again this button is above the fold. Now there are some testimonials and screenshots, everything. You can add these stuff, but the only main three elements are these. So the hero section, which I showed you with the headline and your video, and then a clear opting CTA, which is your button. You need a CTA, the call to action, where you are asking your audience to take a specific action. Maybe to get your ebook, maybe to book a call, maybe to download your checklist. It can be anything, but that button is very important. Your CTA button is the most important thing. The next part can be powerful testimonials. These first three should be above the fold, as I showed you. There is no alternative to this. We need to get these three above the fold. And next part, the testimonials, can be something when they scroll down. So even someone just lands on your page and wants to bounce off, they get to see the call to action, the hero section at the same time, so they can click and get the product if they want. Okay, then for people who need more assurance, you have powerful testimonials. This is the part where you should include 1 to 2 concise and impactful testimonials. that provide social proof and address common objections. Video testimonials are even better, but you can use anything. You can use screenshots as well. And again, there should be a strategic FAQ section which basically answers some common questions and potential objections upfront, like how do I get a refund, what do I want a refund, how long will this course stay with me, how do I get access to this course, how long will this course be, all those things. So just figure out what questions might your audience have and add it down here. I showed you the example of my landing page and Ed's landing page. Now some DIY tools that you can use for creating a landing page is, you can use page builders like Lead Pages, Unbounce, Card, WordPress plus Elementor, all those kinds of things, or you can use something called system.io. This video is not sponsored, by the way. You can use system.io, which is a drag and drop system, but that has a cap of 1000 contacts and then you have to pay. So the first 1000 people who are coming to your landing page, that's free. Or you can use something like Wix. The problem with Wix is they will have their branding, but if you are someone who wants to use Wix, you have the option. And if you want, I can build one landing page for you. We are running this offer where we are building free landing pages and websites for customers. In return, we are just asking them to host that page with us for just 12 months. In that way, we are able to recover some of the building costs, and you can cancel any fees, and you can use Google Optimize for testing. But I would say just see what kind of fraction you are getting from Google Analytics. And for A/B testing, what you can do, so A/B testing is basically this. You are basically giving two options to your audience. You are testing which one is working better. So in one video, let's say you have your CTA button in blue. In another landing page, you have your CTA button in red. So basically you are having two landing pages, and in one video you are putting the link of this landing page. In the second video, you are putting the link of this landing page. In this way, you are testing which one of these pages are getting more clicks. I won't ask you to do A/B testing from day one, but if you are someone who is familiarized with this, then you can obviously try. Next element is traffic. Now, if you are getting views, then you have traffic. But if you are unable to get views, then you have all the social media content to get traffic. And I will always say focus on YouTube. That's your ideal way of getting clients, getting the traffic. And there are paid outreach systems like ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, all those. Now you can obviously run ads, but this is your best friend if you ask me. And if you want to do it yourself, ads, then Facebook Ads Manager is your only thing. For content creation, there are a lot of videos on my channel you can watch, and how you can create content to get more traffic on YouTube and to convert them, conversion specific traffic. Now, when we are talking about a funnel, then you are already pre-installing a funnel with your YouTube. Your YouTube is the first step when they come to know about you. So you are not running any ads. They are coming to your YouTube channel and they are seeing your work. So they are basically pre-sold. When your audience is pre-sold, it's crucial to give them a way to pull out their credit card and pay. Pre-qualified leads, pre-qualified views, and I would try to convert them into my customers. Now the next element is your nurture sequence, which is basically emails. There are a lot of different funnels. Okay, there are a plethora of different funnels you can set up. You can run different kind of funnels. In this part, I have talked about just 3 specific funnels. So first is your free guide. So this is something which you give away for free. You have a landing page, like you saw my landing page. I was giving away that PDF for free, that ebook for free. So people who come to my landing page, they get that ebook and they are happy, they go away. Now let's say I mail them that download link, which I actually do. The next day I will mail them again talking about a problem. So I'll acknowledge their pain point or share a client story focusing on that pain point, which I know that if they're getting this title and thumbnail PDF, they might have this problem. So the problem email can point them towards a video, towards a case study, towards a VSL. It can be anything. But the third one has to be the solution. So you're talking about a solution, your approach, your framework in detail. Okay. So you are basically showing your worth on this. The next one is proof. Again, you can give a case study, you can show brief testimonials. I will say you should show brief testimonials right here. And the last email is call to action for a discovery call or to opt in for your core product. Similarly, this is a webinar funnel. If you are running a webinar and you are asking your YouTube audience to opt in for the webinar, they're going to the landing page which is set up specifically for webinar. Now, when you have that, this headline should talk about the clear transformation that webinar is going to give them. The image should be of you talking about a video talking about the webinar, or what they are going to get from the webinar, pointers like I had in my landing page. I'll also link my landing page in the description so that you can click on it and you can go to my landing page. You can basically see what I am talking about. And then the clear opt-in CTA is your button. So that's it. For webinar funnel, that button will be grab my seat, book my spot, anything. It can be a paid webinar, it can be a free webinar. For a free webinar, the first email would be your confirmation email. Okay, the details, the calendar invite. The second one will be value primer. You will give away the key takeaways from your webinar and you will ask them to promote themselves to a VIP customer so that they can get your recordings, bonuses, all those good stuff, so that they can get into a private community with you. They can get, so you're offering bonuses so that they can pull out their credit card and they pay you. The next thing is reminder. People don't remember, so we have to remind them. I have lost a lot of leads because I didn't follow up with them. So we have reminders 24 hour and 1 hour before the live event. Also, after the event is live, send one email talking about that the event is live, please join. Then email 4 can be a replay, or for people who didn't get a chance to get the VIP seats, they can pay a lesser price. Let's say for VIP seat it was $30. For just the recording, you are giving it in $7, but you are not including the bonuses, just the recording. Also, you're plugging in your main offer, which helps them avail all the bonuses and your recording. The last email is scarcity, which is like the final call where you are offering bonuses and telling them this is the last chance. Seats are filling up and I won't be able to work with more than this many people. This is your webinar funnel. Similarly, you have a high ticket funnel. So I would like you to go through this because I just gave you the examples of these two. You can use MailChimp, ConvertKit, ActiveCampaign, all these kinds of platforms which allow you to set up these sequences. So you will set up the sequences, you will add the time gap, and the emails will shoot out on their own based on the contacts. So contacts as in your email list, people who will opt in for your free guide or your webinar, they will give in their emails. So you are creating that list, feed it to these softwares, and they'll shoot out the emails. Now we have conversion, which is turning attention into action. So this you'll need a calendar to eliminate your back and forth emails. So you need an online calendar that will allow your audience, your viewers, your customers, potential customers, prospects, to book a slot with you, a discovery call with without interacting with you. So they will be able to see your free dates, your free times, and they can book that. Next thing is automated reminders. So the no-show rate that I was talking about, I failed to send in automated reminders. That's a lapse on my part. So 24 hours before your meeting, your prospect will get a reminder that this meeting is coming up. Get ready. You can also incorporate a pre-call qualification form. You need to know, and my mentor taught me this. You need to know that the person who is appearing for the call, are they even fit for you? Are they someone who will, spend 1 hour or 2 hours with you and then just say, I need to think about it? Your price seems to be a bit too high. You don't want customers like that. You need people who need your solution and have the resources to avail your solution. You have the optional part of your strategic scarcity. So 15 hours left, 24 hours left, maybe 48-hour flash sale. So all those kinds of things. So if it is appropriate for your model, if you're a consultant, then you can have it. If you're a course creator who is, who works in batches, then you can use the scarcity option. Only 5 calls left this month. You'll see a lot of creators like Nolan Molt and even Ed Lawrence, even Ali Abdal. They do this. They do exactly this scarcity strategy. It will show up on their landing page itself, and you can do exactly that. You can copy exactly their tactic because they didn't build it exactly. Any webinar will have phrases like this: enroll now, the door is closing. This is universal for your webinars. You can enroll till this date. So this is, giving you a deadline. This has a scarcity, so it urges you to take action right away. And again, as I was telling you, you can use Calendly to set this up, to set up your calendar, and the rest can be done through your landing page. So you have a timer on your landing page and a Calendly link or the button. You just hook your button with your Calendly link. Whenever they will click on that button, they will be redirected to the Calendly page, and you have the time and all those things on that page. Or you can have your form hooked to your button. So whenever they will click on that button, they will go to this pre-qualification form. You'll ask them questions, and if they are a good fit, they will get a Calendly link to their email, or you can set up a system in which with each answer they will get points. This is something my mentor told me to do. They will get points, and if they cross a certain threshold of points, they will get the Calendly book button. So if you go to acquisition.com and you apply to work with Alex, you'll be able to fill up a form, and on that you have to state stuff like where are you from, what is your revenue right now, how much money do you have in savings that you can spend right now, and if you are a good fit, Alex will work with you. So that's basically your pre-qualification form. In your case, if the fit is good, they will get a pop-up, book now. Otherwise, they will get a pop-up, you are not a good fit, maybe we will not be able to help you right now. Please consider circling back when you are ready for, and until that time you can use all our free resources and point them to those. And for your automated reminders, Calendly Pro. And by the way, this video is not sponsored by anybody. Nobody sponsored this. The last thing is increasing your lifetime value, and is the amount of money that your customer spends while they are in business with you. That's your lifetime value, known as LTV. So why should you focus on increasing the LTV? Because it costs significantly less to retain and upsell existing clients. You don't have to have sales calls. You don't have to have sales representatives to sell it to them. You don't have to do all those things. They are already pre-sold. They know what you do, what you stand for. So the chances of success higher. The cost of acquiring them is a lot lower. So this will basically allow you to serve your existing clients at different levels and different price points. So from free to low ticket to high ticket, this is an ascension model. Basically what happens is, this is what I call a tripwire funnel. Okay, so I was talking about this all along. When you are giving away a free guide, you put in a small tripwire in this. So you have enjoyed this free PDF of mine. How about you get this $7 mini course from me? I have already helped you. You know what I stand for, and my thing has helped you. Why not? And when you get that $7 mini course and you see that my paid products are good, I will try to present in front of you my $3,000 signature programs. These numbers are made up, by the way. I'm just giving you examples. So someone who has pulled out their credit card and paid you, they are much more likely to buy more. Next is your evergreen webinar to premium offer. That's basically the nurture sequence that I showed you. So you have leads whom you have nurtured and you have urged them to get your higher offer or your VIP tickets. But then you can go in and you can offer your Tripwire system or a low cost call with them. So your automated webinar educates and nurtures your leads, accumulating in an offer for a higher priced coaching package. So this coaching funnels. So Mindvalley's global coaching funnels use webinars as primary conversion tool, and not only them, a lot of coaches use webinars to spread awareness, to let them know about their offer, to let them know why they're important. Then you have group coaching or membership. This is a recurring revenue model. You will see a lot of guitar teachers, they use this model. So you have low ticket monthly mentorship fee, which is like 47 to 97 a month. This is basically a stepping stone or foot in the door offer to a high ticket mastermind. So this is something like a lot of musicians or music teachers they use Patreon for this. But you'll see they have $30 or $50 membership, and from there, if you want to, when you know their worth and you want to get one-to-one coaching, that's a high ticket offer. You can introduce that in here. And the tools that you can use or the membership platforms are Patreon, Kajabi, Teachable, Thinkific, all those good places. Now you have to identify, this is your task, you have to identify one ascension model that aligns with your coaching and current offerings, and plan how you will introduce it to your existing clients. Test it with your existing clients, then you will know if it is a viable option or not. Now we know what are the general elements of your funnel. We need to know what mistakes people are making, so that if you have a funnel and you are making these mistakes, you can just fix them right away. First thing is generic headlines. So headlines like "live your best life" lack specificity. It doesn't speak to anyone. So basically you are trying to reach a lot of people like this, but this is a very ambiguous place to be in, because your audience is not really sure what you are trying to sell. So be precise with your transformation promise, like this one. Earn more money from your YouTube videos. A clear value proposition in your headline. That's very, very, very crucial. The second mistake is you don't follow up. Sending a single email after your lead option is the biggest mistake that you can make, and you are probably making it. This is a missed opportunity, and your leads require consistent, valuable nurturing. It doesn't have to be offer. It can be, you can just send them value-based emails. This is the thing I am talking about. Let me just show you, it's easier. You talk about a problem. You talk about your special solution, your framework, your approach. You show proofs. You share stories, and then you drop in your offer. If you are always trying to sell, then it will obviously throw people off. So I would be a bit cautious around here. Now, too many CTAs. Some people are just overloading their landing page with everything they have, and that's a very big mistake. The best way to do that is you have one CTA over here, and you're talking about the same CTA throughout. You have two options over here. So having too many CTAs will just dilute the value of your CTA. That's the main thing. Your audience will not know what to do. Should they download the PDF, or should they buy your Tripwire, or should they get this, or should they get that? So you don't overload your landing page or your email with multiple calls to action. Just focus on one thing, your primary action that you want to get from this page or this email. Now this is a very big mistake, skipping the FAQs or objection handling. If you are selling something, Then FAQs are very important. Your audience needs to know what they're opting in for. So if you're failing to address common questions and objections, then they are just dropping off. If they don't know how long will they have access to this course, they will drop off. If they don't know how much extra will they have to pay every month, they will drop off. So you are basically building trust by answering concerns before they have even asked. The fourth mistake is no A/B testing. Now, you should not assume that your first version is the best. So A/B testing is something that you need to do if you already have a landing page and you are doing this. You have a simple funnel. Maybe it's not that converting, but if you have something already, then I would suggest you start A/B testing. In some of your videos, like I showed you in this example, this helps you optimize. When you know which one is converting more, you can just shift to that one. And the last is ignoring data. You don't track key metrics like conversion rate that I was talking about, traffic source, open rate. Maybe your YouTube is bringing in most of your leads, but you're ignoring YouTube. That should not be the case. Now, even if YouTube is not bringing you the most leads, still YouTube creates a trust pedestal which increases your perceived value. So if you don't have a tracking system, you're basically unable to identify bottlenecks and optimize your funnel. These 5 mistakes are some things that are keeping you stuck, so you better watch out for these. So these funnels will help you with predictability. So you can move beyond just inconsistent referrals, but you have to focus on each element. So you have to optimize your landing page, you have to diversify your traffic, you have to nurture your leads consistently, you have to streamline conversations, you have to plan for higher LTV, client ascension. And each and every element in this funnel is very, very important. And the most important part, which I mention in each and every video: start small, then test, and then scale. Don't try to do everything all at once. I gave you all the 5 elements you need. Start with them. Just make something and put it out there for your core offer, and have the link of that landing page in your video description, in your YouTube description. That's it. See what's working, what's not, change accordingly. If you try to build a very big mansion right now, it will be too overwhelming for you. But if you think in steps, that will guide you properly. You will be able to see where are you lacking, what to fix. Now these are some questions you need to fill up before you do anything. Just define who your ideal client is, who do you serve best, and what transformations do you provide. Craft your core offer if you don't have any. What's your specific solution that you sell? Talk about the transformation. What's in it for them? Then build your first landing page. This is very important. Talking about your transformation, clear transformation. Third is implement a 3 email nurture sequence. You don't have to do 5 email or 7 email nurture sequence. Just do a 3 email nurture sequence. Confirmation, problem, solution plus offer. Now choose one traffic source, which is YouTube. I have told this 1,000 times, but still I will say this once again. YouTube is your best source to get new clients. YouTube is your best source to generate trust. And then set up your booking calendar. Just use Calendly to set up your calendar, and that's it. You're good to go. You have your first funnel. Congratulations. If you want, you can just watch this video again and with pause go to the physics software, build that, come back, and see. If you want to do that, you can do it. If you want this presentation, I will give it to you. No problem. The link will be in the description. You can just go in and download it. So you have.
Now, if you want help with building the landing page, you can get help from us. The link will be in the description. You can get a landing page from us for free, but we'll only ask you to post it with us for the next 12 months to recover some of the costs that go in for building this landing page. That's all he asked. Now, so this funnel will get you up and running in no time. But there is another thing that most businesses do, which makes you buy more as a customer. And if you want to know what is that, we call it a tripwire funnel, which is like a $7 or $10 product, which makes your audience, your customer, comfortable to pull out their credit card and buy. And I have talked about that in this video, which you can watch and understand what a tripwire funnel actually is.